Well, Coach, the calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And the Jacksonville Jaguars. A first down throw for Mayfield. On the screen, this is Eckler. They find some open field here. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, partner, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Regular.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, alert! Hey, foxtrot. Hurry.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free.
Hey, alert! Real. Hey, Haywood! Check 3. Hurry!
On 3rd down, Mayfield. For the catch made by Johnson. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Say. Alert!
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And he's able to find Diggs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Kings! Right there in the middle. Regular. Check 43. Deuce. I got you.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. first down. Evans trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. To throw, Kaepernick. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Line 42. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Mike 42.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here's Tyler Newsome now. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Now Eckler, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
From the gun, Mayfield. It's complete to Diggs. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And it's now 14-0. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Now a give, right side. It's Evans. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Move. We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Mike's 42.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. He gets it to Brown, complete. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll run on first down. It's Evans, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
On second down now, it's Evans. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down. On third down, Evans. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. Kaepernick, they're going for it on fourth. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Austin Eckler, 88 yards. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Working from the gun. It's Kaepernick. It's caught. Smith. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. From the gun on third down. Kaepernick. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And this one complete to Smith. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 45-yard line.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
36. He's checking. Crash.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
1st down, Tennessee.
Watch his slant. No. Check 31.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
SOS. Watch the twins.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. His 1st touchdown of the new season as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Here we go. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
44-yard line.
Shit! Bang, 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 bang.
Meanwhile, here a run on 1st down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 7 yards on the play. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, alert 33. Switch. Rush in.
Mayfield now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Point it right. Watch out. Check 99.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield going up top. He's got a man complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They go play action. Mayfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Henry running right. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to fourth down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on third and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good size run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on fourth down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
They do go for it. It's Kaepernick. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Regular. Come on, QB, come on.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Mayfield now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10.
Shift. Regular. Recon, 132 fighter.
Running on first down, Eckler able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Hey, alert! Watch the sled. Kill. Check 24. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Alert! Real. Kings! Hey, Alpha!
Mayfield from the gun on third down. This is caught. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
Hey, man up, D. Watch twist. Watch twist. King. Check out read.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Austin Eckler with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On second down, it's Evans. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, Kaepernick. That's taken in by Callaway. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Throwing on 1st down is Kaepernick. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. On 2nd down now, it's Evans. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Kaepernick looking to throw. 3rd and 2. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Whip. Watch the whip. Check safety. Joker.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. And that's going to be incomplete. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Lucky. Switch.
On 3rd down, it's Evans. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Hey, look, 3, okay? Mike 42. Let's go, D. Mike 42, check.
Kaepernick to throw for it on 4th. The open man is Smith. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Kaepernick. And he rifles one incomplete. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The Titans on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 8. Now Kaepernick. Complete. Smith has it. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs.
Alert! Get that quarterback, D-line. Hey, alert 33. Hurry. Watch out.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And Diggs has it. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 22-yard line.
Point it right.
Watch the screen.
Here's Mayfield. And that's incomplete. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And, Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. Mayfield now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Run. Go. Hurry. Watch out.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. It's complete to Diggs. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
King.
65.
Mayfield with it once more. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Harold Landry able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. We talk about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's able to find Diggs. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Run.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And a good display of footwork will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
I got you.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. Through an opening, and there he goes. 30, 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Back. Under 10. 10.
Back to it after the pick six. Mayfield. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert 33.
Mike, 50.
Hey, exit.
55.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. The left side caught by Diggs. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Mayfield off the play fake. And connecting here with DJ Shark. Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hurry. Watch out.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Gonna throw right side here, complete. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Mayfield brings them up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Alert, 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 alert.
Watch the ship.
Regular.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, watch the slant.
Point it right. King.
Take 4.
Mayfield on play action. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. And that one is incomplete, and now we're inside of 10 seconds. Just 9 remain. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Regular. Alert.
Show it up.
Hurry.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And that ball is down. DJ Chark, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Got to be feeling confident they're going to get off the schneid. An old coach coach told me he calls this a relief win. 0-3 would have been bad. You get to 1-2, you feel a lot better, don't you?
That is so true, and you feel better about yourself. You think to yourself, okay, we're still in the playoff hunt. We're not out of it at 0-3. But the other part, too, it leads to doubt about your system, leads to doubt about your coaches. They don't have to worry about that now. They can move forward.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. One final try for Kaepernick. We've seen this before. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was Baker Mayfield who led the way. The #1 pick in 2018. He showed why he was so coveted.
And it was interesting because you remember headed into the draft in 2018, the projections on where Baker Mayfield was going to go, it varied. But rarely did anyone suggest he would go #1 overall. And he did, showed exactly why. It's not just how he plays. It's not just his arm and his vision. It's the leadership. It's the toughness. It's the moxie that he exhibits. And his teammates just feed off of it.
So for the Jags, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time.